Hello and welcome to Greedy MTG, the world's finest Magic the Gathering YouTube channel created by a 5th grader. Today I'll be playing Standard again, and I'll be trying to get infinite turns with Esper Superfriends. The way I get infinite turns is I have Ichormoon Gauntlet, which is a 2-blue artifact. Planeswalkers you control have 0, proliferate, and -12 take an extra turn after this one. And whenever you cast non-creature spell, you can put another counter of whatever counter it has onto any permanent I want. And with like 3 or 4 planeswalkers, I could take turns having, let's say I have 4. I can have 3 of the planeswalkers proliferate to make all the counters go up. And the last planeswalker -12 to take extra turn. And the next turn I can have 3 of the planeswalkers proliferate. And the last planeswalker -12 to get extra turn. And the more turns, the more planeswalkers you'll draw and have time to play. And the more planeswalkers, the more proliferate, so it'll be almost impossible to fizzle. I have 2 Elspeth Smites and 2 Cutdowns for removal. 4 Get Losts and 2 Anoint with Inflictions, 4 Gopher Throats for removal, 3 Normalize for counterspells, and 1 Liliana Veil for a planeswalker that can remove opponent's creatures early game, 3 Stock Ups for card draw, and 5 my Ichormoon Gauntlets, 3 Temporary Lockdowns because Izzet Cory is super popular and is really good against Izzet Cory, 1 Archangel Elspeth for a planeswalker, 1 Jace of Perfected Mind for another planeswalker that can also mill opponent out if they're control. A Kaido, Bane of Nightmares for another planeswalker. And when I was playtesting this deck, I realized that actually on your turn, it's technically not a planeswalker anymore. It's a creature, so it doesn't work with Ichormoon Gauntlet. You can't -12 it to take extra turn because it's not a planeswalker. So it has the ability on my opponent's turn, but you can't activate abilities on opponent's turn. I have another different Kaido. This one's going to rotate from standard. It can 0 to draw a card, -2 get a 2/2 Death Touch Drone with Lanter's opponent loses 2 and gain 2. Those are our main things. It's just another planeswalker. A Teferi can draw you a lot of cards, and the ultimate is not bad. Ugin, it's just a fun planeswalker. It removes something when casting, can gain a lot of life and draw a lot of cards. A Vraska, which can proliferate without Ichormoon Gauntlet. A Liliana can semi-board wipe, and Eternal Wanderer can almost board wipe. And the reason I'm playing it now is because rotation is coming up, and most of this deck actually rotates. Cutdown rotates, Elspeth Smite rotates, Anoint with Infliction rotates, Gopher Throat rotates, Liliana the Veil rotates, Ichormoon Gauntlet rotates, Temporary Lockdown rotates, Elspeth rotates, Jace rotates, this Kaido rotates, Teferi rotates, Vraska rotates, the Eternal Wanderer rotates. So most of the deck rotates, and of course a lot of the lands rotate too. I mean, that'll be a deck, and I'm going to start playing. I already played 3 games with this I didn't record. The first game I very satisfyingly beat Izzet Cory. The opponent conceded when I played Ugin after killing almost all their stuff. And they had a good draw. They had Cory Steelcar, turn 1 Swift Spear, and 2 Monstrous Rages, but I was able to still beat them. I will keep this hand. Opponent's on play, but I have some stuff to do. Card draw, removal. I'll lead Thunder City Sewers. Opponent leads with a Swamp, so you're probably not black. I will keep a Get Lost. The second game, I beat a Gold Guardian mid-range deck, and opponent conceded after I got like my 5th turn, extra turn. I really went off with Ichormoon Gauntlet, and they're about to die, so they conceded. And then the third game, I played Azorius Artifacts and beat them. And I was about to get infinite turns, but they conceded before I could take an extra turn. Opponent plays Deep Combat and gets my Gopher Throat. I will play a Out-Card Wastes and pass the turn. Leaving up Normalize, Elspeth Smite, Get Lost. Pass to attackers. I'll just Elspeth Smite their Deep Combat. I'm kind of surprised they attack, but they might have Unstoppable Slasher or something. Oh, Unholy Annex, that's a good one. I will just get lost that. I will play Meticulous Archive, Surveil 1. I will keep Gloomlake Verge because in control decks, lands are really important, and I'll pass. Be able to get Lost Sarah, Unholy Yanks. They play a Corsi Revenant. I will actually just normalize that. It hurts, but I really want to exile it. They get to draw another card with Unholy Yanks. I will play this Swamp because they know about it, and pass the turn. This turn I will kill the Unholy Yank so they don't get drawn our card and create a demon. Okay, shoot. Why? I did not mean to do that. I was going to kill it before the end step, but I accidentally didn't. Oh, that might cost me a game. I'll play Gloomlake Verge and play Stalk Up. Eternal Wanderer, Anoint with Affliction. That was a big punt. That Stalk Up was not bad though. Play Gloomlake Verge, and I guess I'll just play Eternal Wanderer and 0 to create a Samurai. Bear Triumph. Okay, Bear Triumph pitching a Arden. They're a Reanimate deck, I see. There are no creatures in graveyard for their Arden Reanimate though. Okay, and they cut down my creature on my turn. So they have 6 mana. They zombify their Arden, not surprising, but there are still no creatures in graveyard. Let's hope they can't map one into a graveyard. That'd be insanely bad. No creature, no creature. No! Wait, what? They punted. They could have graveyard the Aurora, the Bailmark, but they didn't. Okay, that is actually incredibly good for me. I'll play Concealed Courtyard and pass the turn. Still not good for me. No, 4. Bring back Corsi Revenant. Play it. I'll just kill Arden. And then I'll be able to anoint with Infliction their Corsi Revenant to exile it. I mean, this has been playing really well, aside from my punt. Now I drew a Kaido. I'll just play Teferi and 0 to draw a card. Do I have another Bear Triumph? Hey, they have another one. They paid 3 life this time. And I drew a Flood Farm Verge. I'll play Concealed Courtyard and pass the turn, but I am now sort of out of gas. Kaido can draw a card each turn. Another Zombify. At least there's nothing in the graveyard for the Arden. I drew my other Kaido. So I guess I'll play this Kaido. -2 to get a drone. Play this Kaido to Surveil 2, draw a card. Or Surveil 2. I'll keep the Annoying, not draw a card. The Death Touch drone should be good though. The Anoint has been really good against them, even though they don't have that much that can be hit with Anoint. Corsi Revenant's good. They play a Valgavoss Faithful. Okay. I can also anoint that with Affliction. Do they want to kill my drone? Okay, they attack Kaido, and I'm so blocking. I mean, like, yeah, they can bring it back with Valgavoss Faithful, but that is fine. Because I'll just Exile the Valgloth Faithful token they get at combat. I will draw a card. Guess I will Surreal 2 actually. I was hoping I draw something good. Good thing it's Surreal 2, I can get some useless lands out of the way. And then go combat, no attacks, and pass. I did kind of whiff, which is really bad. I really need to draw something good right now. They play Cavern Souls on Demon and reanimate the Valgloth Faithful. Sure. They can kill Kaido. Okay, they made a mistake. I can kill the Valgloth Faithful, which means they actually don't get to kill my better Kaido. Which is good for me. That means if they can't kill this or block it, which they can't, I get attack, which I will. Zero it to Surveil 2 and draw a card. Graveyard. Want something good. Liliana the Veil is definitely good. I will activate that, or play that, and activate it to make the opponent loser Orden. And I play Archangel Elspeth and +1. And the opponent is at 6. So this is a good position for me. In 2 turns, they can get Overlord the Bailmark to attack, but that's in a while. Next turn, or at their end step, they bring it back. Play a Cavern Souls on human. For a Valgavoth, that is quite bad. But not that bad. I will +1. And if I go full control, I'll play a Cave Squillows. I will +1 Liliana the Veil. In response, I will kill their Valgavoth. And I sacrifice 3 non-land permanents, these 3. And now I make the opponent discard their last card. What is it? It's an Arden! That could have been the game. I will -2 to attack this and put 2 stun counters on it. Go combat and attack for 3. And go out of full control. And that was an incredibly good turn. Let's hope they didn't top deck anything good. Okay, they're just activating the map. That is a good sign. They get Swamp. They activate a map. They get Unholy Axe, but they should be dead here. Let me see. Turn all non-land permanents my way through us from... Okay, and the opponent concedes. That was super close. I made a big mistake, but I was able to just barely pull off without Liliana activation. If I didn't go in full control and do that, I probably would have lost to their Arden bringing back that Valgavoth. Okay, this hand is good. I'm definitely keeping it, and I am on the play. I have 2 Verges. One of them gets turned on by his playing, it's a Fug Farm Verge, and the Gloomlake Verge does not get turned on, but I have all my colors still. And I can have turn 2 removal, turn 2 removal, turn 3 removal, turn 4 play Kaido. And Kaido is really good, even when you can't ninjutsu it. I'll play Dark Six Shores on turn 1 and pass. Okay, they play a Blazemire Verge and pass. I'll play a Concealed Courtyard and pass. They play Rock-Faced Village. So it must be the Rakdos Fleeing deck. Okay, they play Mage Bane Lizard. I will anoint with Infliction that. and take 1 damage. I drew a cut down, which is nice. I'll play Flood Farm Verge and pass the turn. They play a Laughing Jasper Flint. I will just get lost that. So they are some weird outlaw deck? No, I don't know. There's some deck. That's all I know at this point. It's a deck. Okay? I'll play a Kaido and Surveil 2. Not very many decks have ways to get real Planeswalkers, but you never know. After last game, when they have Beard Triumph, I will Graveyard Temporary Lockdown. Don't look great, and I'll keep Normalize. Usually, Reanimate decks are the only decks, and Control decks are the only decks that have Planeswalker removal. They're a Wizard deck. That makes sense. The Control decks have Get Lost for Planeswalker removal, and the Reanimate decks have Bear Triumph as a removal spell that can kill Planeswalkers and creatures, and also can discard your big bombs. Okay, they're having a nice turn here. Play Geb, Flame Cash Gecko, get mana, and play Hardclaw. I'll be able to kill most of this though. They have a Thrill Seeker on top. Okay, I'll play a Gloomlight Verge. And I will go for their Flame Cash Gecko. Then I will go to combat, attack with Kaido. And then Surveil to draw a card. I will Graveyard the Shadowy Backstreet and Graveyard Ichormoon Gauntlet, sadly. I don't have enough Planeswalkers for that, I think, in the Points and Aggro deck, so I don't want it. And then I guess I'll just cut down their Gev, pay 2 life, and pass. I have Get Lost and Normalize up. This Kaido is very nice. You're playing a Thoughtstalker Warlock. I will just Normalize that. I'm super close to stabilizing. Pay me speed up. Combat attack Kaido for 2. Deal damage to me. Kaido down to 2. I drew a Stalk Up, which was amazing. I'll go combat and attack with Kaido. 0 Kaido. Surveil 2. I will actually keep both of these. Draw, go for a throat. And now go for a throat their Hardclaw. And pass the turn. Now I can Get Lost their Thrill Seeker. They activate a map. I will Get Lost what they target, which is Gastful Thrill Seeker, and give them more maps. Do I have? They're looking at my graveyard. Burst Lightning, my Kaido. Why did they look at my graveyard? Okay, that is fine. Now I have a Vroska, which will be good. I will play Vroska. Pay a little bit of life, which is fine. I will draw a card, lose life, and proliferate. I drew a Eternal Wanderer. Down to 10. Okay, they just drew land. That should seal it up. I can draw with Vroska. Down to 9. Play a Stalk Up. Oof, I do not like getting rid of these. But Get Lost and Land seems good. I think I'll do Ugin and Swamp. I really need land, so I took Swamp. And Ugin seems nice as a way to gain life. They play a Thought Stalker Warlock. I'll just exile my temporary lockdown. Or discard it. They can give it haste and I'll Elspeth Smite it. They probably go face, honestly. They got a Dev on top. That is not bad. Oh, they go for Roscoe. If I were them, I would have gone face and tried to get me down to 5 life. Which would have been really good if it succeeded for them. And they concede. I beat Wizards. And, I mean, there was that one stage where I think Wizards was pretty strong. Like, right after OTG came out. I don't know, but each win's pretty nice. Sadly, I was not able to do the Ichormoon Gauntlet thing. I had to graveyard it with Kaido because I felt like it just would not do enough in the time I had. Okay, this hand is fine. I have painful removal, Ichormoon Gauntlet, and painful lands. Keep it. My only black source is Caves Koilos, which is unfortunate, but I think it's fine. Play it past the turn. Hope I can draw a different black source. Play Swamp and Dress. Okay, Dress. Take my Ichormoon Gauntlet or Anoint or what? Yep, my Ichormoon Gauntlet. I will play a Seachrome Coast and pass turn. Drawing Jace was really nice. Jace is an amazing card. To play Deep Combat, I will just cut down that. Against Small Black, the Anoint with Inflictions are really valuable for killing their Corsi Revenants. Or are they going to be salty that I top deck Jace? I drew a Shadowy Backstreet. That was not bad. But I think I will just play... Yeah... I think I'll play a Flood Farm Verge and pay 2 life Jace. Start plussing. They shouldn't have removal for Jace in the main deck. Okay, they play a Gix. I feel like that's probably bait for my Anoint with Infliction, but whatever. Play Shadowy Backstreet, definitely graveyard the Dark Six Shores. I'm getting really flooded. I will Jace plus on the Gix, and I think I do just kill the Gix though. Can draw them quite a bit of cards. But I need to draw something good. I'm empty-handed basically. 2 lands in hand. Okay, they have a Unstoppable Slasher. I drew a temporary lockdown, which is not great. I mean, I can just plus the Unstoppable Slasher, right? Because it's not combat damage. And play a Seachrome Coast and pass the turn. Why is this not Mob by 3 or less? So you could kill their Slasher. That'd be nice. They have a Dark Confidant. Sure, and a Gix. You can attack me. It won't do anything, but you can. Okay, they pass the turn. I will just temporary lockdown their Dark Confidant away. Play Adhikar Waste and kill their Gix. -3, -0 their Slasher. $20 or more cards. 3 cards and 5 cards. If they get 2 hits, which they will, that means they actually can attack for a lot of damage. They hit for 9 this way. And they have a Gix, so they hit for 9, draw and lose. That is unfortunate. Down to 7 life. Okay, I drew normalize, which was fine. I think I milled them for 3 and hope I draw something. Undersea sewers was not something. Lay that, turn wander on top, and pass. But they do have lethal. So if they just attack. Good game. They got it. That double map for the Unstoppable Slasher was incredibly lucky for them. Yeah. Plus I wasn't drawing great. I hope I can get 1 extra turn game on camera. This hand does not seem awful. Temporary lockdown, normalize, stock up, Kaido. It's really slow against aggro, but like temporary lockdown's good, but I don't know if it'll be enough to just kill aggro on its own, but I think I keep. It's pretty good against control. And recently I haven't saw that much, haven't been seeing so much aggro, but it looks like they are aggro. They leave Rock Face Village. Luckily, they don't have a creature. Next turn, I can play Gloomlike Verge and play Normalize. Turn after that, I can play Adhikar Waste and play Temporary Lockdown. Good game. Sure. I don't know why they say good game, but like, sure, okay. Nice. I don't know. I guess I'll go Caves Coilos. Temporary Lockdown. That's better. Good game, opponent. For no reason. They play a Heart Fire hero. That is fine. I get with Temporary Lockdown. Oh, they're just Rock Face Villaging? Okay, that is fine with me. 5 damage. I think I just Temporary Lockdown now. Caves Coilos, Temporary Lockdown down to 12. Life. Next turn I can play Swamp and play Kaido. -2 to stun something they have. They play a Screaming Nemesis. That's a pretty good stun target. I'll play a Swamp and play Kaido. Something tells me they have a Burst Lightning. Tap and stun, they're Screaming. Can't kill Ko with Burst Lightning because I had Hexproof. Now they can. They play Ember Heart Challenger. Good game, yeah. It's always a good game. I don't know why, but because my opponent thinks so, I guess. Good game again. They must have a Kelsos or Monstrous Rage or something. I don't know, at this point I'm just like, they have something. Okay, Shock to my face. And Lightning Trick to my face. Yep, that is good game. That was not great. Unfortunate. I had a pretty clunky draw. I really hope I can get Infinite Turns game on camera. With control decks, the games can go really long, so I think this will be my last game. My last chance. I definitely keep this hand up. All my colors, enough lands, removal spell, counter spell, temporary lockdown to fairy. And on play Dark Six Shores and pass the turn. Extra play Flood Farm Verge. Oh, never mind. I'll play Concealed Quarter. The opponent lead with a Restless Vent into a Blaze My Verge, and they play a Overlord of the Beelmark. That is worth it to normalize for sure. Okay, I drew another Temporary Lockdown, which is unfortunate because I think that'll be a dead card against a Reanimate deck. And it looks like they are a Reanimate deck. They play a Valgloss Faithful. Maybe it's not actually going to be a dead card. And another Overlord of the Beelmark. They almost whiffed. They got Valgloss Faithful, which is fine. Definitely a Reanimate deck. I drew a Ugin out of the Storms, play Temporary Lockdown, and hit their Valgloss Faithful. At this point, I'm just looking for lands. Land, so I could play Teferi, 3 more lands, and I can play Ugin. Exile something and start gaining life. They play Beer Reunion, discard a FOMO. That's fine with me. It felt bad to Temporary Lockdown one Valgloss Faithful when I knew they had another one coming, but I wasn't doing anything else. I would just pass the turn, leaving up Get Lost, Elspeth Smite. Really wish I hit a land there. They play Ruckus Theer. Let's hope they didn't bin something good. Okay, if they didn't. I'd be so salty if they binned a Valgloth and Valgloss Faithful'd their Valgloth. Pass to attackers. I won't Elspeth Smite it, I think. Yeah, I think it'll be much better here. In this type of situation. Now I can just Temporary Lockdown everything. They scored another Valgloss Faithful, okay. Solve. And I guess I go on my turn. Drew Stock Up, but I think it's better just Temporary Lockdown these 3 things out of here. Next turn I could Stock Up looking for land, then get untapped land hopefully and play Get Lost. They play Ruckus Theer. Surveil a Beer Union into their graveyard. And play a Valgloss Faithful. I wish I had another white source so I could Elspeth Smite their Restless Vents. But I don't. They discard a... I mean, at least, you know, they don't have Reanimate target because it's taking them so long. Luckily, a Beer Triumph is out of the way now. I will just play Stock Up. Sure, like this. And I almost whiffed, but I didn't quite whiff on something good. I think I just get 2 lands, actually. So I have blue, white, double white, black. Okay, I'll get a Dimir land. Now I'll play a Bleach Bone Verge and pass the turn, leaving up Get Lost. They play a Bitter Reunion. Sure. Just discarding the Sulphurous Springs, okay. Play a Blaze My Verge. Activate Restless Vents, okay. Resolve. Pass to attackers. Attack with both. Discard a Sulphurous Springs and draw a card. I will Elspeth Smite their Valgloss Faithful instead of their Restless Vents. I think that's right. Because I want to get Lost their Overlord of the Beelmark. And the Valgloss Faithful makes that ineffective. Unimpend. Now I'll play Dark Six Shores. Luckily I drew Farm Verge and pass. I want to get the Teferi online soon. I think I'll do that right after the Ugin. They surveilled a Arden into the graveyard. Let's hope they don't have a reanimate. Alright, actually, if they have a reanimate for it, that's fine, because I can now get lost Arden. I can't let them go combat, or they'll mill 4 and bring back Valgloss Faithful. Okay, Zombify is fine. I will just double get lost. They sack it, give it haste. I will get lost, Arden, get lost, Overlord. Here, I'll give you some maps. I'm very nice, I know. I'm nice. Now I'll play a Undersea Sewers and Surveil 1. I don't think I'm playing Ugin. A Graveyard to cut down. Actually, will I? I think I'll actually keep that. First I was going to Graveyard it, but then I realized I have the Restless Fence, which I still can't deal with. So I can just find a 0 Teferi and put a loyalty counter on it, leaving up cut down. I'm kind of sad that Teferi is rotating. It's a fun card, but they graveyarded a Jumbo Cactuar? That is sweet. Good game. They could give it haste. Or they can see. Push-pull! Is that sweet or what? Yeah, that's a good game. They bring back Jumbo Cactuar and win. That is so sweet. Wow, it hurt to lose to that deck, but that was really sweet. Actually, I take back what I said. I'm going to play one more game. I mean, this is frustrating, though. I have not been playing game lucky, and this deck has not been playing well after my games playtesting, so kind of sucks. I didn't get anything good on camera, but that's why I'm playing another game. They started with a Leyline of Hope. Surreal 1, I will keep a Dark 6 Shores. They play a Healer's Hawk. I believe I already played against this deck. I'll play Dark 6 Shores, and I'll just go for a throw at their Healer's Hawk right now. I don't know what shenanigans they have. Next turn, I'll play Bleach Foam, Verge, and Stock Up. Looking for something good. Okay, so Ichormoon Gauntlet's good, and Liliana is good, so I think I'll just get those two. It hurts to pass a Stock Up, but these are great. And I'm going for a combo this game. I'm going for it. Come on. Combo. They play a Leonin Vanguard, and they don't have another creature, which is lucky for me. I drew a Normalize, which is very nice. I will play Gloomlike Verge and pass the turn, leaving up Get Lost, Normalize. They play a Ruin Lurker Bat. I will Normalize that. Shoot. I just realized something. Yep, I will Normalize that. They hit me for 3 and pass. I drew a Concealed Courtyard. I will play that and play a Ichormoon Gauntlet. No. Yeah, I'll just play that and pass. Get lost something, and then Liliana -4 kills the rest. They play a Knight Errant of Eos. Sure. What do I get? They got a Ruin Lurker Bat and a Johnny's Primate. They play Ruin Lurker Bat. I'll just kill Knight Errant of Eos. Not great. Not great at all. Play a land, Cam Liliana, and plus. Yeah. Actually, I'll minus 4. Make them sack something. If they kill my Liliana, it's fine. Their last turn was amazing, though. They play a Shelter by Ghost. That is so good for me. They could have just killed it by attacking, but now I can get lost, bring it back, and minus 4 it again. Their Leyline of Hope is now turned on, though. So I think I'll just do that. Get lost to Johnny's Primate. Yes, I am sure about that. I think I just make them lose their Johnny's Primate. Next rank to Fairy, or if I draw untapped land, play both of these. Okay, that's good for them. +1, make a zombie. Play an Undersea Sewer, Surveil 1. Graveyard, add card waste. Play to Fairy. -2 to make a chump blocker. And pass. Okay, they have Lupin Flower Village. Don't have removal. If they don't have removal, I go double chump. And then hopefully go off with Ichormoon Gauntlet. They get a Essence Channeler. So now they'll just be pumping their stuff with the map. Sure. Double attack, I will obviously just double chump. And this is going to be an incredibly close game. They are at 3-3 and I am at 11, but I have really good chance of winning because I draw 2 with the Liliana. They might just concede here. Is this too salty for them? Okay, draw 1 and put counter onto Fairy. Draw another, put another counter onto Fairy. Okay, that feels so good. Fairy up to 4 counters. Draw a card, put another counter onto Fairy. Play a Swamp. Play a Ichormoon Gauntlet. Play a Kaido. Wait a second. Proliferate twice up to 5. I'll put counter onto Fairy. I will proliferate. Is this too salty for opponent? Okay, I will submit 3. I will proliferate. Submit 3. -4. Make a sacrifice and pass. They might just loop in Flower Village, activate. Yep, that's what they do. They're a land down, and I am super close to either ultimating to Fairy or taking an extra turn, and I will choose extra turn. I drew Vraska. That means I think I can do it. Play Underground River, play a Vraska. Done. Oh yeah, it's easy. I will put counter on Kaido. I think this works. So I proliferate this. Submit 4. Draw and lose. Proliferate. Put counter. Proliferate. Submit 4. Gain an extra turn after this one. I'm doing it. I exile this. Put counter on for Kaido. And I'm doing the thing. Right now I'm doing the thing. Draw a card, put counter on to Fairy. Activate here. Activate here. Draw and lose. Here. play Jace. Here, put a counter on Vraska. Proliferate. Here. The extra turn after this one. And the opponent scoops it up! There was the combo. I had infinite turns. I could do whatever I wanted. So, let's see here. So I might hold this, gain extra turn after this one. The next turn, I proliferate all 4 of these. And then I activate this, take extra turn. Then the next turn, I can activate all 4 of these to proliferate. And take extra turn after this one with Teferi. And turn after that, I use these 4 to proliferate. Take extra turn with Liliana. So on and so on. And I'll have infinite number of counters on these because they each proliferate. And then I just draw more and more Planeswalkers and get cooler and cooler. I think the only way I could have lost is if my time ran out, but it didn't. And really happy about that. So I believe I played 6 games today with this deck. I went 3-3, I believe. I had one really cool game, and 3-3 is 50% win rate. It's not a great record, but before this, I went 3-0. So that means in total, my record with this deck is 6-3, playing it at a total of 66.666 win rate. Right? Because I win double amount I lost, which is actually really good. And that's not a small sample size. Like, it's pretty small, but it's not that small. It's 9 games. And, I mean, this deck played really well. I had some trouble with aggro today, but it's not actually that hard to get infinite turns with Ichormoon Gauntlet. You have to be playing against a non-aggro deck, because against aggro, I just won't go for a combo. I'll just try to kill them before they could kill me and go for all removal, and then try to kill them with a Kaido or creature tokens. I won't try to do a cool thing. But against slower decks like that mono white deck, I have time to do the cool thing. And as you saw there, I got infinite turns, and I mean, it feels really good. The stock ups makes it a lot easier to get the combo, get the Planeswalkers and get the Ichormoon Gauntlet, or get your lands, cast Planeswalkers, or removal to stay alive until then. I only play 3, even though it's a super good card, because there's so much aggro, and it's just not good against it. But super happy with how this deck went, and that'll be it for today. See you next time on Greedy MTG.